Good morning and welcome. Today we come together to honor, to thank, and bid an affectionate farewell to a good friend, a strong leader, and a great Attorney General, Dick Thornburgh.
Our historic crime summit earlier this year brought together some 650 law enforcement officials, judges, community leaders, and citizen representatives, giving new impetus to the President's comprehensive violent crime bill. This bill, which will provide swift, sure, and certain punishment to violent offenders, has now been passed in large part by the Senate and awaits action in the House of Representatives. Meanwhile, our own Project Trigger Lock and Operation Weed and Seed initiatives are designed to extend a further helping hand to those across the nation who seek to take back the streets from violent predators and drug dealers. Too many of our good and law-abiding citizens have seen their aspirations for a better quality of life imprisoned by fear of neighborhood violence induced by such illegal activity. On the civil side, our litigators have shown not only that they are the world's biggest law firm, but one of the best as well. They have effectively protected the Treasury from assault while vigorously pressing claims against those who have wronged the United States. That's the agenda that we set in 1988, the principal goals we set for ourselves 3 years ago, and the giant steps I suggest that we have made towards achieving them. There were other goals, lesser perhaps to be sure, that some of you will remember me setting forth then and thereafter. They included additional resources and personnel, better pay, and an improved quality of work life for our employees, clear and distinct ethical guidelines, a quarterly journal to highlight our intellectual output, yes, even a spruced-up courtyard and a fully accessible great hall. But the world is changing, and new challenges abound. And I suggest that nowhere will we be challenged more in these 1990s than in our international activities. Many of our prosecutions these days reach far beyond our borders and take on new international dimensions and complications. Obviously, drug trafficking, money laundering, and fraudulent financial schemes cross international borders, but so do a variety of other wrongdoers. We are no longer dealing with stay-at-home criminals, and the cause of justice must become more and more oriented toward an international venue. We must become, in a variety of ways, a world partner in international law enforcement and the administration of justice. Over the past 3 years, we have moved rapidly to meet our new international responsibilities. In late 1988, I was privileged to sign the United Nations Drug Convention in Vienna on behalf of the United States, and we have since worked with 46 other signatories to create a worldwide network in the war on drugs. We have also achieved in Europe and elsewhere a loosening of bank secrecy laws, so that together with new money laundering laws, prosecutors can have increased access to the financial records and assets of such drug brigands as Manuel Noriega and the late Jose Gonzalo Rodriguez Gacha. International cooperation has also been essential to our investigations into horrendous acts of terrorism, such as the downing of Pan Am Flight 103, a matter which I am assured will soon be brought to a satisfactory conclusion. At the same time, we are being constantly asked to consult on the rule of law around the world, particularly upon those constitutional guarantees of our freedom. We travel as guests to the Soviet Union, a country deeply divided by halfway measures and breakaway republics, to advise them on the structure of their federal system. Eastern Europe wishes to consult with our antitrust experts on how to create a competitive economic structure. Everywhere, reformers express their strong desire to emulate our democratic institutions and imitate our free market economy for the immediate transformation of oppressed nations into free people. And our new Office of International Affairs is well positioned to aid and monitor all these activities.